Tyler Steele, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three-two pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Here's the 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count now, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Acuna over at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. And that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now, Patrick Quinn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting third. The left fielder.
Ready now, number 40. He'll take his first hacks here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-2. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 3-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 40 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, and he fouls this one off. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash, be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Misses. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now, Ronald Acuna. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Into the box now, number 69. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in, number 19. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Left side. Swanson scoops it up. One there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So striding forward now, number 49. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners on the move for second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ozuna looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Tyler Steele, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a brute.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Curtis digging in to try it again. Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 49 over to his left. 1 out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us. At the plate, Tim Kelly. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Patrick Quinn. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. That's inside.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Camargo's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 40.
At the plate, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Pretty Boy Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna coming in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 down, runners at first and second. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, number 69. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, number 19. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, number 49. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now to the plate, Moeller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1-1 home. In there, now the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Albies ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Kelly is there, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate now, Ender Inciarte. Hot shot to third. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The River Cats lead it 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Tyler Steele. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Kelly. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Patrick Quinn. Popped him up. Albies over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Soroka. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 3-1. There's ball 4. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
To 2-2 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fouled off. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Striding in once again, number 40 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked. You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, number 69. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Number 49 will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
Into the box now, Tyler Steele. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Ryan Conway enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan.
So here's Johan Camargo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Oh.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Looking to leave him loaded, and he popped him up. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
3-2 now. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 40. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Schwartz enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. But not in time, as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So now to the plate, Johan Camargo. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And he throws it away. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
No question that he's going to be docked for throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Number 23 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For Atlanta, number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Sacramento leads this one 6-5. Adam Duvall stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77.
Digging in, Pretty Boy Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Number 69.
Stepping up to the plate, number 69. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World. Not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Swanson brings it in.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another chance? Number 49. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
2-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Henry Mejia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Henry.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So the Braves down to their final out now. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Sacramento River Cats get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Tyler Steele takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious River Cats, 6 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. 12 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.